Good morning,
Goeiemôre.
and our way to my Capetonian friends, guys and girls. Now, this morning we're just chatting about New Zealand and stuff New Zealand today that's happening, and we compare a bit of New Zealand in the past, 7 years ago when we arrived versus now. Okay.
I just want to say something quickly.
Oh, you probably are going to say something, and it's not going to be quickly.
My granddaughter Lianne said to me this morning, I know why you're getting up so early today. So I said, yeah. She says, it's because it's 2 seconds with Jan.
You see, even the grandkids knows I only get 2 seconds to chat.
Oh, isn't that cute? 2
Yeah.
seconds with Jan.
I just want to start off with something. Our plans to do a boat cruise has gone awry. Sadly enough, it's not my fault for once, or the wife's fault. They've stopped the boat cruises, believe it or not. Can you believe that? So that whole cruise is not going to happen at all.
But we will look into it.
Yeah, we are going to have a holiday. This is
yeah.
I don't care where, but we'll look for a nice place, and we're going to take still 2 people on holiday with us.
So
somewhere.
Everyone that's in the draw still, don't
Stay
worry.
in the draw. It's just going to be a boat. It could be a canoe or something, but it's not going to be a boat.
Yeah, no, it will be something nice.
So, except we can get Disney cruises or something. You don't know what. Something is going to happen. There's got to be another cruise line.
Yes, no, that's
but currently there's no plans. I sat quite a while yesterday with the girls there at the place. For what was the
and
flight
they didn't know what's going on.
I didn't know what was going on, and they wanted to give me some credit for this. They said, "No, just give me the money. Tomorrow this place is going bankrupt." And,
Yeah. No, there will be something else. So just keep on entering.
Yeah, we're gonna still keep on running this. We won't do a draw this morning, I think. No,
Okay.
let's skip the draw this morning.
Okay, we'll make work of it this week.
Let's
coming
sit
week.
and mope a bit.
I was looking forward to it.
This is going to be our first boat cruise, and they cancelled our boat.
Yeah, no.
Jeez, you bad luck. That's what. Yeah.
See, it has to be my fault.
It's somebody's fault. All right, I just want to put this up that I'm not an immigration agent. So please bear with us. If we talk about anything immigration this morning, it will be purely by coincidence, or it will be our own experience. So, okay. When we arrived here, not by boat, by plane, 7 years ago, things were a bit different. What was one of the biggest changes you have seen?
Definitely the cost of living has gone up.
It has gone up. And I've got a lot of sympathy with anybody. Jeez, it sounds like I've been having some brandy early in the morning.
Yeah.
I've got a lot of sympathy with sympathy with anybody who says that it has become more expensive to live here. It is so.
When we arrived, you could get a decent car for around $2,000 to $3,000. You could get something that can get you.
Let's say for $10,000, you could get a very good
but
car.
I'm talking if you just came in and you didn't have a lot of money for $2,000, you could buy a car that would be great.
I won't even think about what the $2,000 car now would be.
No, I think now you should budget about 6,000 or 7,000, then you'll get an average
just something with 100,000 kilometers on and so forth. Yeah.
So that's definitely one of the things that I've seen.
That's still one thing I can say. Okay. The type of cars on the road has changed. It has changed immensely.
Yes.
It has actually changed in those first 2 years already. It has gone down from being real old Japanese second-hand cars to not quite a lot of newer type of cars that they have on the roads these days. When we came through in 2016, there wasn't any Fords really to see on New Zealand roads.
That's no wonder.
No. I mean, there was no Fords to see. These days, Ford are one of the best-selling vehicles in New Zealand.
Okay.
So it just shows how the time changed. I don't know if they've got the oil leak sorted, but times change. So.
No, but in overall, it was older cars on the road when we came in 2016. The car that we rented was an old Sirion, Daihatsu
Sirion. I still remember that car.
Yeah,
it was an automatic gearbox. You go above a certain speed, you had to put your leg against the gear lever, and it stays in gear.
I don't think there are any old cars now. If you
No,
if
not
you're
any
coming
of
to
that.
rent a
No,
car. Yeah.
no, no.
So things have changed a little bit. Maybe that's why the economy is gone
Yeah, it's
haywire. I don't know.
cost a bit more to drive as well. I just had a look the other day on what diesel prices went from. It actually went from 3 times more.
What was it when we came?
Oh, that's easy. I don't want to spend time on that now. But it's about 3 times more since we arrived here.
Yeah,
It's
no,
gone,
it has
up a
gone
lot. Yeah, it's something like 80
immensely.
cents per liter, and it's now nearly, what is it, 1 point? So let's say $2 to 2.15 about, depending on where you throw
And
it.
if we're looking at groceries, when we came in 2018 to live, you know, your first time going grocery shopping, you have to buy everything. It's like your spices, your oils, everything.
I mean, you had nothing
to fill
not
up
even
your
salt.
pantry. Yeah, we didn't have anything, and I can still remember. I thought it was going to be like $1,000 or something.
I had $1,000.
I know.
Yeah.
And in the end, we spent $400.
Okay, and now the $400 is a week.
And now that's a week's food. Yeah.
Okay.
So
I got to say, we've got an extended family situation here where we've got kids, grandkids, and everybody that we
at the
feed.
moment. So
it's not me and her that eats $400.
It's like 5 grown-ups.
Sometimes if I look at myself in the mirror, I wonder.
Sure.
That's one problem with this. You know, food. It's bloody nice. Huh? Especially the meat. That's a problem. That's a problem.
The vegetables too.
Yeah, she made us a veggie thing the other night, and wow, I actually went for seconds, so it wasn't bad.
That's good.
It wasn't bad. So
so the grocery shopping definitely went up quite a bit. I don't think you'll be able to fill up your pantry now.
No.
You'll probably need $1,000 just to fill up your pantry.
Yeah, at least.
Then it's not no cleaning stuff, no food. Yeah. So that is unfortunately one of the things that happened. But you know what? You just do what you have to do. My mom's here at the moment, and she went with me. I rarely buy at Countdown. But if I'm in the area and I need something like bread or milk or whatever, then I'll just pop in there and get it. So, and since Countdown has changed back to Woolworths, the prices has also gone up.
It's interesting, huh? They're probably just going to keep the grand part of that.
So I was at the Countdown that's changed back to Woolworths in Bethlehem, and I bought 6 hot dog rolls. And my mom was looking at the price and she says, "What?" And I didn't think it was expensive. It was probably just because I'm used to the price. But she was just like almost $4 for 6 buns.
How much 6 buns cost these days? $4.
Yeah.
Okay. What will it cost back and save, for instance?
I must say I bought those that's pre-packed.
Was that the ones we had the weekend?
Yeah.
Those nice ones. Yeah,
nice.
Very nice.
So if you buy the ones that's fresh from the baker, the ones that they pack themselves, then it's a little cheaper. You can get away with $3.50 for 6 buns.
It's not that
this
much.
was just a little bit more expensive.
So it's not that much more expensive. Okay.
Yeah, but she says that she can. The prices are really high. Everything is very expensive for her. So
the other way around, my son and then went to South Africa, and he also said that the prices there was very high for him. So
I think it depends on what you buy. I don't know what my mom probably just buys loaves of bread.
I don't think she buys those stuff.
And I mean, you can buy at Pack and Save a nice loaf of bread for $2. White bread.
I actually went shopping the other day while you were in South Africa.
I saw you bought all this funny stuff.
I bought my stuff. There's lots of stuff to buy. Goodness me. You must be shopping wrong.
Yeah.
I could get hot chocolate in about 4 different flavors.
Yeah, I don't buy that because it's a luxury.
You never bring hot chocolate on.
No, I don't.
We won't be angry at you.
No. No.
I found the bread's confusing.
Okay.
I mean, quite frank, I found that confusing. I don't know if it's the thickness of the slices.
Yes, it is.
Is there thicker sliced bread? I
Yes.
don't want to buy all the breads to check that out.
A sandwich slice is a
What is
thin
that?
slice.
What is a toast slice?
A toast slice is a thicker slice because when you put it in the toaster, it shrinks. So
Okay.
if you put a sandwich slice in the toaster, then it becomes really
Because
thin.
I held the bread like this and I thought, geez, I gotta give how many people? But that one's got more. There you go.
I always buy the toast one, and then there's another one that's extra thick or whatever, but I never go there because you only get like 8 slices of bread.
I didn't
So-
even see that one.
Yeah, no, you get that one too. I buy the toast one.
Yeah.
And now that the kids are here, I buy white bread, but normally I don't ever buy white bread. When we don't have anyone here, we rarely eat bread.
No, it's a fact. And when we eat a bread, this is just something that we've done. If we eat a bread with either a braai or something like that, I will go and buy a specialty bread at
something nice.
the baker's.
Yeah,
something
like
that's
something
nice. Totally different.
Yeah.
So
that's probably why I gain so much weight is all the bread that we're eating.
I mean, we don't eat that much bread normally.
No, we don't.
So,
no.
Yeah, it's just interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just the easy way. And I mean, if you don't have a lot of money or you have to feed a lot of mouths, then sandwiches is the way to go with ham and cheese or whatever on it.
I also want to put something out there. I think new people to the island, they are just spoiled. And it's bederf. The reason why I say so, the reason why I say so is when we arrived here, you should have seen what coffee shops look like. It was really weird.
Yeah, I was quite disgusted with the coffee shops.
But it has changed a lot.
It has changed a lot.
That's why I say they are bederf, because they don't know what we went through.
I think it's probably the influence of the immigrants, definitely.
I fully agree with that,
Yeah, when we came, it was just like a room with tables and chairs.
Tables and
nothing nice.
Ugly tables, ugly chairs, and somebody brings you coffee and tea, and that's about
But you know what? If you talk to a Kiwi, they'll probably say, so what else? What do you need? What else do you need? Why do they have to spend a lot of money on decor? Which makes sense.
But they want us to spend a lot of money on that bloody coffee because it's expensive.
It's expensive.
Coffee has gone up quite a lot. The ones you buy in the already made coffees.
Ready-made coffees.
No, I mean, if you in the coffee shop, those type of coffees. They went up
know,
from
what
about
do you
$4.50 to about they're now about $6.50 to sometimes $7. Yeah.
Yeah. I normally buy hot chocolate and I buy the regular, so mine is always around $5.
Yeah, but that was probably about $3 when we started off.
No, that's
on the
true.
journey
So
down
that
here.
also went up. Everything went up, and I can understand. Yes, but it makes.
I'm not shooting anything down now. I'm just saying it
has
became more.
gone up.
Yeah.
It has gone up.
One thing that I have seen as well, I've seen a lot of people's salaries go up. I work with a lot of people as a financial advisor, and I see what their salaries are. And I can really say there's a lot of people whose salaries went up.
Okay.
But I can also say there's quite a lot of people still lagging that hasn't reached that point where they get more more money. So
yeah.
And it for myself, I always put myself in those people's shoes. Can they really afford to have only one salary, or are they forced to work both of them and so forth? So it's a bit of a tough question.
Yeah.
And
I think it's the odd couple that can survive on one salary.
Yeah. And there is people that are surviving on one salary and a small salary. And I take my hat off to these people. Really, I take my hat off to these people. You guys are super. I don't know. You must have a spreadsheet like crazy.
We should start a group with
super savers.
Something like that, or meals on a budget.
Yeah.
Whatever. Because when we came to New Zealand, when we first arrived, we didn't have a lot of money. We had a little savings, but we quickly went through all of that.
Yep.
So we were on a really tight budget, and we ate really well. We had in New Zealand, Asian food is really.
That's good.
There's a lot of Asian food around, and for some reason, the Asian food, when you buy it in the supermarket, is it's really not. It's not expensive. You can buy a packet of those noodles, the udon noodles, 2 packets in one pack, and it's like $2.50 or whatever. So,
Yeah.
or it was then. I don't know what it is now, because now we're spoiled. We don't eat that a lot. And with vegetables, and
Yeah.
that's what we had.
Wayne Stradham just saying coffee shops are like the tea rooms of old in South Africa. Decor is not important.
No,
Do you still remember when we used to travel by train in South Africa?
I never traveled
Oh,
by train.
I'm talking. Geez, I'm giving my age away here. I'm talking way, way, way down the line. But
My dad had a car.
my dad didn't want to go with me, so I had to travel by train. You had these train stations where you could have I don't know, cafe on the.
Oh,
And you
okay.
could sit and have a pie and gravy.
Okay, yeah.
And then they were also not very interesting places, to be quite frank. So,
Yeah.
but we all ate our pies and gravy, and we are all still here. So,
Yeah, no, it makes sense. I think we're just spoiled. We just like beautiful stuff, and I don't know.
but the point is, if you are going to take out a lot of money to go and eat out somewhere,
You want it to be special.
Otherwise, I could have made the stuff at home. I'd probably make a better steak at home than when I get it in the restaurant, by the way, just so. But I mean, just to have that break and sit around and talk.
Yeah, then you want it to be nice.
You want to be nice. You want to be out of your normal comfort zone. Or
the restaurant food still expensive. It's
Yeah.
expensive to go out for
it won't change.
No,
It won't
it will
change,
probably not change. So that's the one thing that is really nice. If you go back to South Africa, you can eat out every day. And I had a lot of wimpy.
I can say something stayed the same. Okay, something stayed the same. I made a video, 7 years ago. I was on a very low point at that stage. We were just scraping by, and I went into a cafe or a dairy, as they call it here, and I bought a Coke. And that Coke cost $4.50. Okay. The other day I went back into a dairy, I bought a Coke. That Coke cost $4.50.
Okay, so that didn't change.
In 7 years, Coke's price didn't go up at all. But it still baffles me. Okay. Now, this is a mathematical question, and nobody could have ever answered this question to me. Okay. A small Coke, I think 600 milliliter, costs $4.50. Okay. It's in a container and it's fluid. All right. Go to what's a 1.5 or 2 liter? It's in a container, it's fluid. It's cheaper than that one.
I don't know.
It doesn't make sense to me.
It's probably because it is more convenient to buy a small one and drink it than to buy a big one and throw it out in cups. So I think it's about the convenience. They charge you more because you don't want to.
But if you think about it, the guy that's going to handle the small Coke can be a tiny, weeny guy. The guy that's going to handle the bigger Coke has got to be bigger muscles. He's got to be paid more.
What are you talking about?
That's why I said nobody could have ever answered this question to me. So
I think it's about the
understand
convenience. You're not going to buy a 2-liter Coke when you're on the road and you're going somewhere.
Oh, I'm doing it these days, but that's probably so I'm probably going to get fat again.
You can't do that.
I can.
You can't do that.
I actually went into the place the other day. I thought I'm going to pay $4.50 for this. I bought what's it, 1.5. So
no, that's just wrong. Sure.
The problem is you can't bring that Coke home and give it to anybody else. Because you drink
you can't do that.
Why not?
No, I'll give you some money if you go travel that you can buy small Cokes. Sure.
Where do you get your money? From me?
Does it matter? I work for my money.
Okay, that's good.
Okay, what else has changed or not changed?
In the food department, I mean, stuff has gone up. I can't think of anything else that has stayed the same. Vehicles prices has gone up. Lots more new vehicles available.
I can still say if you buy in season, then you'll be a happy shopper. At the moment, I see tomatoes is getting really expensive.
Just explain to people what you mean by with in season. This is important.
If you buy at the moment, tomatoes are almost $8 for a packet of 5, which is really expensive.
So because tomatoes doesn't grow in New Zealand currently.
And if you got those small little baby tomatoes that you use in salads, it's $7.99 for a small pack. I think it's 250 if it is 250 grams. And when you buy them in season, they're like $2.99. So I tend to
Okay, so
not
from
buy
$2.99
tomatoes.
to $8.
It's a lot.
Jeez, it's four times,
It's a
nearly
lot,
four
yeah.
times more. Yeah.
And later in winter, it can be something like $9 or whatever. So it really becomes very expensive. I don't put tomatoes in my salads in winter time because it is so expensive.
And the thing is, if you still need tomatoes for cooking, you just buy a tin of tomatoes.
Yeah.
They cost the same. Summer or winter.
Yeah, you're not going to put a tin of tomatoes in your salad.
No, I'm talking if you for cooking.
Yeah, but I use tins of tomatoes anyway. When
That's
I'm
right.
Cooking, so
That's
it's
a
not
cheaper option then.
So I just don't do that.
Yeah. So what other stuff is out of season now that's expensive?
What is very expensive at the moment?
Grapes.
Grapes are not yet that expensive, but they do become really expensive.
If you should buy kiwi fruit.
Yes.
I mean, I see you buy kiwi fruit.
Yeah, at the moment you can buy kiwis. They're really cheap.
They're good cheap.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So that's what I'm saying. And I think the Lord made it this way. Kiwis is full of vitamin C. So is feijoa, so is oranges and whatever. And they are really cheap at the moment. So
and we've got an orange tree here. And it's busy giving us fruit like crazy.
Yes, I made some orange juice the other day.
That small tree is having tons and tons of oranges. So you just go faster through them.
Yeah, and you just improvise. I mean, you don't have to make a boring salad with tomato and cucumber. Cucumbers are also becoming very expensive at the moment. I bought 2. They are like this thin and about this long as well. 2 for $6. That's really expensive. So then you just stop buying that for the winter and you just buy them again in summer.
If you buy those fruit and veggies, or I don't know if it's only veggies that you buy in the plastic bags at the shopping centers or at the stores, get like that corn in a bag and those type of things.
Frozen
stuff.
I don't like frozen veggies.
Why not?
I just don't like frozen veggies.
Okay, do they prove how?
I just don't like it. Some people like them. I don't ever buy frozen veggies. Carrots are never expensive. So carrots you can buy. Pumpkin at the moment is really cheap.
No, because it's end of season now.
Yeah. So pumpkin, I bought a pumpkin like this at I can say the other day for $2.
Yeah.
So pumpkin's really cheap at the moment.
That's where your muscles come from cutting pumpkin.
Yeah. That's one thing that I taught myself that I learned very quickly is how to cut up a pumpkin.
And complains.
No, I never complain because it's really not hard.
I've heard you complain in the past, so hard work.
Yeah, so it's actually very easy to cut up a pumpkin.
Yeah, we actually spoiled in South Africa.
Yeah, it's
we went into places and they did the whole pumpkin for you. We bought
you went to Woolworths and just bought the ready cut pumpkins.
Oh, well, you could go to
we
Woolworths,
wasted a lot of money in South Africa on pre-packed foods.
Hannes Christian was saying watermelons, even in season, is always ridiculous.
Watermelons.
Yeah, mate, yes. I don't know why they ask that amount of money for a watermelon. I mean, we still pay that, but jeez.
Yeah.
Now you buy half a watermelon or something like that.
Yeah, they are really expensive. And I really like watermelon. And what I like about New Zealand watermelons is you don't get those huge ones that you get in South Africa.
But sometimes
they are a little bit smaller, like this, and they're round mostly. So for us, when it's only the 2 of us, that is very convenient because I cut it, I put it in the fridge, and we just have it. So we've got watermelon for a few days.
Yeah. And what does one of those cost?
When they end season, when they're really cheap, I bought watermelon for $5.
Okay.
But they can tend to go up to $8, $9 for a watermelon.
I bought watermelons in Kimberley, in South Africa, back in 2016. That was 100 rand.
But it was like...
Yeah, it was a big one. I fully agree with you. It was a big one. But they were absolutely tasteless. They had no taste.
It was just a dud.
Yeah, but I mean...
I don't remember.
$100 spent.
Yeah, I know.
So
yeah, watermelon... But at the moment, cauliflower is really cheap. Broccoli is really cheap.
And Brussels sprouts?
Brussels sprouts are in season at the moment. So I asked my mom.
So can other people just buy Brussels sprouts?
I love Brussels sprouts.
No, it should be banned. That should be banned.
And they're so good for you. They're full of antioxidants.
No, that stuff should be banned. Really, No, that stuff should be banned.
You
That
roll
doesn't-
them in the oven and they are delicious.
Oh no.
I'm going to
Oh,
make us
no.
some tonight.
I'm going to have a meal. I'm actually going out tonight for dinner, by the way.
I'm going with you. I'll make them
Without
next
Brussels
week.
sprouts.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
just try to buy in season. There's a reason that food are in season and out of season, because that's what your body needed at that stage. That's why the good Lord gave us the food in season.
In season.
So
And the
just
thing is,
try
as well,
to
as
buy
if you
that.
look at the in-season food, it's the ones that you need, all the vitamins that you need at
Yeah.
that specific
Yeah.
stage.
There
So,
is one thing that I buy frozen, and that is corn cobs. I do buy corn, frozen
Okay.
corn. If you cook them, they taste very fresh.
Mm.
So I do buy, because we really
you
like
buy
corn.
frozen ones.
Frozen
Okay.
corn, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
So
then those are delicious.
Yeah, they're
They're
nice.
really,
They're
really
nice.
delicious.
I must say one thing, the corn in New Zealand, oh, die mealies is lekker.
I actually, I had something which might sound weird.
Mm.
I went to the Maori village one day,
Mm.
and they had those frozen corn,
Mm.
and they chucked that in a bag,
Mm.
like a Haitian type of bag.
Mm.
And they chucked that whole bag into one of those hot pools.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. And we did the whole tour there with them, blah, 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 showing all the hangi pits and stuff. And then they came back and they took out that bag.
Mm.
They gave us that bag with salt and
Butter.
and butter. Oh my goodness.
Was it loose?
No.
The whole corn. Yeah.
The frozen one.
Yeah. Okay.
So that was absolutely delicious. To be
Okay.
quite frank, I actually thought, oh my goodness, what are we having here?
Yeah.
But it was good. So
Yeah. One thing that didn't go up really, I think, is your salons, hair salons and
okay,
stuff.
okay.
I don't think it went up.
So
Sorry. To me, it seems like it stayed the same.
okay, that's interesting. All right. I think on this note we could probably say goodbye.
There's someone from the USA. Hi,
Good
from
morning,
Tennessee.
American. DIY American.
Good
something like that.
morning. What time is it there now?
Yeah, Vinita
I
as well.
got no
Vinita, good
idea.
morning, Vinita. It looks like Vinita only got up now, so a bit of a lay in. All right, guys and girls.
Okay.
I think it's that time of the morning.
Yeah, we're going to the Coromandel this weekend. It looks like it's going to rain, but that's okay. We just want to get
Actually,
out
looks
a
like
little
it's going
bit.
to rain now.
Yeah. So that's
So-
what we're doing this weekend.
And mother-in-law is still here.
Yeah, we just want to show her around a little
Oh yeah,
bit.
and we're gonna hook her broom and take her to the
You can
Coromandel.
stop with that. Now, it's getting old. It's 2:29 p.m. Why aren't
America.
you? It's the afternoon.
It's probably working. So, all right,
Yeah.
guys and girls, thanks a lot for watching us, and we'll be back next week, same time, same place.
Have a good one.
See ya. Bye.
Bye.